morning. I'm trying to make a shorter video this time, and it's more of a science fiction movie topic. Maybe they made a movie about that. I had a bunch of other ideas and concepts and all sorts of weird stuff. And then I'm trying to share, and someone said, "Oh yeah, there is a movie about that." I never saw that movie. So we are not unique when we create stuff or when we invent stuff. We think, "Oh yeah, well, I'm the only one who came up with this idea. Let me put this phone somehow so I can record." Okay. Life here is made in sort of layers, like you peel something and like one layer of that onion, and you go deeper, you see something deeper, maybe more complex, more simple. We don't know, but we keep discovering stuff. We peel stuff and we discover, oh, there is molecules here. Oh, okay, there's atoms here. Okay. Oh no, those atoms have like other layers inside. Oh, now those atoms are made out of energy, quantum, and all that. So we keep digging deeper and deeper, and that's the microcosmos. And when we go at the zooming out, like a macrocosmos, also we see, okay, Milky Way. Then we see, oh, this is just a kind of a constellation thing, and then we keep discovering tools and systems and mathematics formulas that helps us to see even larger macrocosmos. And wow, we thought the Earth is flat. Now it's not flat. We thought we are in the center of the solar system. No. It's like we and the solar system, we revolve around stuff. And oh, the Milky Way also is moving. And oh, the universe we know is expanding. Oh, how about parallel universes and stuff? And when people connect it with spiritual sciences, let's say spiritual studies, then we figure that, oh, there are parallel worlds out there. So it's like, okay, but parallel worlds, probably where the dead goes, or where the soul comes from, or where Jesus went, or where God resides. Oh, but how many parallel worlds are out there? We don't know. So we need to grow step by step. We need to grow. And if we look at these human discoveries that are scary at first, let's say not only the vaccines and stuff, like mRNA vaccine, and those are baby steps. Everything is scary at first. Atomic or nuclear bombs are scary. Depends who are using those. The same with these vaccines, these viruses created in the lab. See, they made viruses in the lab, and look at what they call it: world pandemic. But if I look at the positive, without the money from the military and defense department and all those bullshit departments that are actually trying to use the scientists' minds to destroy, when I look at this thing, And I put in different perspective. I'm thinking, how do I know this creator, God, aliens, supervisors, managers of our universe, whatever, how do I know they did not move some chess pieces around on the table and made this funding possible so the humans could discover by themselves how to create a new form of life, because this virus is a code made into existence for our world, our material world, but it's all at the energy level. It's sort of a piece of software, a piece of code from the creator's perspective. And now the humans realize, oh, we have this technology, we can become gods, and we can play with these things in the lab because someone is funding this one. Oh yeah, whatever, you know, they pay, we play, and life goes forward, and let's see what we can discover. So maybe this god or creator inserted some thoughts, because it can be done. And from my life experience, I can say that I've seen how these entities or creators or whoever is looking after us, at least after me, can insert some thoughts that gives my life different outcome, or can insert some thoughts and make other people who are connected to my life, make them do something else. So choose out of certain variables, choose this variable that they make a decision and it changes the outcome of my life. Let's say crossing the border with the expired passport or expired documents. Okay, I was in high stress. Can I make it? Can I make it back into Canada? There were a number of variables, and those border officers and those people I dealt with, they were all nicer. I did not say, you know, what's the reason I traveled to the other country. No. I traveled. I had to travel. And even I knew that everything was tight and the lineup, like a timeline, was super tight. If I buy this ticket here, if I do this and that, has to be to match the timing with the plane ticket, with a vaccine expiry time, like a 48 hours or something, 72 hours window, and all that. And somehow these creators made everything smoother for me, so it helped. And not only that, when I had needs of getting out of some nasty situation, I did ask for help and got the idea what to do. And same thing when bad things happen to people dealing with bad spirits, bad entities or stuff, they have bad outcome. And it tells me from so many experiences like that, and not only that, but other people's stories, that there is a system in place, a kind of a parallel world that we don't understand yet, that can arrange stuff in our world. And there are entities that can travel back and forth. Some entities get here and get stuck here. Some entities are supposed to leave this earth or this system, like some people die, they are supposed to move and go beyond and pass to the other dimension or whatever they come from, and they are stuck a number of years here, like wandering souls, or stuff into, like they call it haunted houses. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say, we did not discover those things yet. Even some people who practice certain ceremonies or rituals or whatever, or through meditation, they are able to connect, so they go back and forth. Some people call that astral travel, some people call it different. And some of these spiritual humans travel and connect and come back with experiences. Yeah, so they are known facts, but they are not documented by the science and by the mainstream media, because the science doesn't have the tools to clearly make a system, a method allowing people to study or find some knowledge. So it's nothing from the science yet. So that's why this one is not being talked about in the media. But there is it. So like in the old days, only some weirdos like Copernicus or some guys were talking about planets and stuff, right? And other people thought, oh yeah, that's some BS. Or in the Jesus times, when some guy was talking to entities in the future, was like the prophets, we're talking about some guy coming and doing this and that. They were talking about Jesus, and the average people are, yeah, some crazy dudes in the desert is talking about some whatever. But nobody knew how this one is done. And some officials, like Egyptian pharaohs and other kings, they use this type of prophets and other beings, other human beings who were able to connect and make good guesses and prognosis. So they were using those as an advisor, counselors, for their own advantage, because they knew there is something. Okay, I don't know how the heck it works, but it does work. So coming back, I was trying to kind of give you an idea that this woo-woo or something, how people don't want to believe in it, it is real. It don't have to believe it. People will, when people and science and military will find it useful. Actually, military and CIA were using, it's called remote viewing. They were using and conducting experiments. Even a couple of years ago, they released some of the documents about the remote viewing. Same thing, like people use these backfield energies, like a backfield, like some fields of energy and information that can be accessed, but people don't know how to, because there is no clear method. And these guys at the CIA, they were looking for the benefits, because they were able to locate enemy targets. And they stopped the experiments, and one of the leaders of the experiments passed away. But these things are going to become a new norm once people see the benefit, and once the science at the time is going to discover clear methods how to get to that. Like okay, how to catch fish, you do this, you have a clear method, or you have a device, or you just go and you try to throw your line hoping that you may catch something, because for now it looks like a fishing. It's not real science. It's no tool Like, okay, fish sounder. Okay, ooh, we put a fish sounder in the water. We see the fish. Oh, look at that fish from the other world. Oh, fishy! I can see the fishy. Without that tool, I might see the fish only when the fish comes to the surface. Same thing with the souls and other entities. We sense them when they do something. Okay, when they come to our world, like as a soul, as a new baby or something, or like when they do something like those phantoms in a haunted house. They move stuff around, right? And at the time we sense there is something, some sort of a field of energy, an intelligent energy, because it's not stupid for sure. It's like they have a thinking system. So we can interact with those. Like even some people say, you know, go away, I'll do something, I'll set up a fire, I'll do this and that to get rid of this this entity, even bad entities or good entities, whatever. So only when they come to the edge of their, let's say, medium, like the fish in the water, when the fish comes out to the surface to catch a fly, you notice the fish. Otherwise, when it goes deep in the bottom, you don't see the fish. Same thing with these souls. You may need an instrument, and the science don't have an instrument yet to put into that dimension, into that field of energy, like the water. The water is a field of energy of different kind. Same thing with this other parallel universe, is a field of different kind. We don't understand yet. Only some people can connect by will, but the science don't have a tool, don't have a method. So now that's a part of the baby step. We need to move forward, and we'll understand. Oh yeah, okay, goes those fishes from, or those dudes from the other dimension, they did something. Hey, stop doing that. And I have the cop car here. Oopsie. And yeah, so I hope he won't see my camera, me recording in the camera. Oh, no, probably he goes to have some lunch. Cops are nice in Canada. Nicer. Don't mess with them, but you know, you're good. So that's the thing. Now I can assume, and you can make a scenario thingy, that these people from outside of our dimension or outside of our world can interact and can do. Maybe they even created us as a sort of a game. We don't know yet, because we haven't follows their pattern of discovery, like a baby step. We are supposed to do this, discover the wheel, discover the guns, discover the ammunition, discover the stuff that makes things faster, easier, better. And not only that, but understanding some stuff. Because can't tell a primitive guy, a caveman, about flying saucers and anti-gravitational devices. Can't tell, because the guy said, what? I have no freaking idea what you're talking about. So that guy has to first learn some language, some ways of communicating, and learn of. So in the meanwhile, that guy has to survive. So finds a way to hunt and fish and stuff. So build tools and stuff. Then slowly, those who have time have brain to think and move their society forward. Right? That's the way. So we are at this humanity level of knowledge where we still have to learn another baby step, how to get to a step where we can enable discovery of certain tools to talk to these aliens, talk to these entities, beings, see what's going on, what they have for us as information, how things were built. Now, how do we know that they did not create us, and now they help us with this new discoveries like virus creation? They help us be new creators. But maybe later into a different video about how the humans are going to create new entities and using artificial intelligence software to enable humans to see the future outcome, because humans don't have enough brain power to see the outcome of their work. Like, okay, if I mess up with this natural world, if I insert this or introduce this new species here, how this new species, or if I cut down this old species, or remove the trees or something, what's the outcome? Because we see the outcome. Okay, global warming, because we messed up with the balance, natural balance. Okay, so we don't have tools to foresee what's going on if we do this, if we burn too much fossil fuel, so we have to find that technology that will replace fossil fuel, and then we'll in the meanwhile we'll discover some tools of genetics editing and stuff, which we have, that CRISPR technology, but we'll combine this one with a artificial intelligence software, with smart creative minds, and we may be able to replace maybe some species of fish or stuff that will positively affect the balance of the natural world, instead of destroying it like we do now when we try to, like humans try to mess around, like, oh yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, oh yeah, new virus, oopsie, okay, we didn't do it. No. Oh, maybe the Chinese did it? No. We don't know. So, see you later. Bye-bye.